Okay, so last night I watched the live action remake of Lilo and Stitch, and these are my thoughts and opinions and my review on the movie. So I don't have some huge emotional attachment to Lilo and Stitch. I like the original. I think it's a great movie because I'm just a Disney fan. You know, I like a lot of those animated movies. But I also watched the other four movies too, so maybe I'll do a ranking down the line, maybe today. And yeah, so I like the original Lilo and Stitch is what I'm saying, and this one, for the most part, in the beginning, it was like a shot for shot remake, and I was really enjoying it. And Gantu's presence was missed. Like you could tell that Gantu was kind of replaced with Jumba, and especially at the end, which I didn't like. I'll get into that. Oh, spoiler warning, by the way. Oh, God. So it was pretty much a shot for shot remake, and I was really enjoying it in the beginning. It was funny. It was a good little movie in the beginning. Like I was going like 85 on it. And then the end, they were doing a lot of stuff that didn't really happen in the movie or blah blah blah. And they added some nonsense, and it just the first thing that came to my mind was Disney just they can't help themselves, you know. They have to in these so-called live action remakes, they have to always change some little nonsense around, get some more Disney-ified stuff in there, like I don't know, like Nani walking on the sand like she's an astronaut or something, bring Stitch back from the bottom of the water. Like, come on, what is this? That did not happen in the original movie. I doubt. I don't know. At least I haven't watched it. I only watched it once, and I watched it a few months ago. So okay, so my video cut out. But what I was saying was, I doubt that happened in the original movie. But whatever, you know. Pretty much my main gripe with the movie was that they Disneyified it, or modern Disneyified it, where Bob Iger's a guy with opinions that I don't totally agree with on everything, and but that's fine because we're all humans. But he tends to put in every single one of his damn movies, and that just is not appealing to me. So, and Lilo and Stitch had none of it, but stuff like Snow White and Strange World, like stuff like that. I was like, come on, like why are you like spreading your opinions into the product? Like just make it a family movie. Don't like use this as like a forefront for your thoughts and opinions. I don't do that. I don't go on YouTube saying all my opinions and stuff. Like, so I don't totally agree with that from Bob Iger, but let's not talk about that negativity. Pretty much, I like the movie. I gave it a 75 at the end of the day. It's a good rating for a live action remake. I think I gave Aladdin about a 75. I gave Lion King about like a 70. So, it's a solid rating for it. And if you're a Disney fan, go watch it. I think it's made like $110 million already. And if you have kids, definitely go take them to watch it because they'll fall in love with Stitch and let me get into some of the actors. I thought Lilo, not the voice actor, the child actor for Lilo, she was actually really good for someone that hasn't been in a movie before this. She was actually a very believable Lilo. Like, I don't know. I thought she was good. I thought she was funny. Sorry. And I'm sick if you can't tell. And Nani was really good. She had some emotional moments and everything. Zach Galifianakis, I think his name, and Pleakley, the other guy. I don't know his name. They were really funny. Oh, sorry. I'm on Letterboxd if you can't tell. They were really funny in the movie as Jumba and Pleakley, but I just didn't like what they did with Jumba at the end. But other than that, they're good. But I wish Jumba still had his Russian accent. They could have hired like David Harbour to be him, and David Harbour could do the Russian accent as we can see, as the Red Guardian in in Thunderbolts and Black Widow. But that's just a little thing. It wasn't bad. Like, it was still funny. I didn't like the grandma character. She was like the written by AI character that's in every Disney movie nowadays. In Snow White, they had Happy, who's always happy. Even in the original Snow White, he's like in the Seven Dwarfs, he's not, just some written by AI character that always has a smile on his face, always holly and jolly. Like, no. So they had him. And a Grumpy. Who's grumpy. I know their names say what their personalities are, but they had some, heat to them in the original movie. No, they don't. That's about Snow White, though. I'll talk about Moana, too. Oh, my God, sorry. That farmer guy. The grumpy guy is like, I'm grumpy. I have a big nose. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's literally written by AI. It's like, what would a grumpy old man say? Type in AI, whatever it is. And, that one guy that was like a super fan of Maui. Like, that's another written by AI character. And, once the girl that always has to look at the manual, No, that's another written by AI character. So they have a lot of these in Disney movies now, where I call them written by AI because it's just like stereotypical stuff that would be in a Disney movie. It's like what is a character trait that would be in a Disney character in a movie? And it's like, oh, okay, let's mold a character off of this. So that was the grandma. It's like we need the unexpected grandma that rides a 4-wheeler. like what the hell? We need the unexpected person that you wouldn't expect to ride a 4-wheeler, but they will. And she'll just be in like every scene for some reason. And I know she voiced one of the characters in the original Lilo and Stitch. I looked it up, but yeah, like what's the point of writing this character? And David didn't really do anything. I like David because I like his character in the original movie, but in this they didn't have him do anything. Mainly because Bob Iger doesn't like guys do anything in movies anymore. Literally, you can look it up. I think the last movie where like a guy did something was like, I'm still thinking, like Wreck-It Ralph 1 or Big Hero 6. So yeah, like or maybe Maui and Moana. Like really, he just has to mess everything up now. They just kind of stand around for the girls. Because Bob Iger's a feminist. Nothing wrong with it, but that's just how Bob Iger's opinions are. But nothing wrong with it. I like all the Disney movies. It's just I can see an agenda going on. But pretty much what I'm saying is David didn't really do anything, and what's the point of having him then? He's like the father figure to Lilo, and you didn't really get that. You just had him being a goof. It was funny that he drives like a grandma or something. That was a funny scene. But all right, who else was there? Oh, the space stuff was great. That looked great. The CGI was good. And it was straight out of the original movie. It was fun. I thought the beginning was great. I thought the whole movie was great until the end a little bit, where they didn't really stick the landing, but it wasn't bad. Pretty much my opinions. I give the movie a 75. I'd recommend you to go watch it, or wait till it's on Disney Plus. It was going to be a Disney Plus original anyway. But I hope the audio wasn't bad. I've been holding it against my finger on the bottom of the thing the whole time. But yeah, I liked it, and I'll do a Lilo and Stitch movie ranking soon. So goodbye. Thank you for watching.